Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Gemini season, last day. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into this energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Geminis. Last call. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? All right, so Spirit is telling me here about a cousin, okay, that is under investigation here. This person is caught up in some type of plot, scheme, premeditated plot is what I'm getting, surrounding manipulation having to do with finances, money, okay? There's something about this cousin like wanting validation or approval from the family or maybe a specific family member here, okay? But I feel like they stuck their neck out there, like they walked the plank here for another individual. They're under investigation, okay? And I've been picking up heavy, like it's all over but the crime, okay? It's all over but the crime. Happy Father's Day to all the divine masculines out there, real men, real fathers here, okay? Yeah, it says confidence and be realistic here. All right. Look, never allow anyone to try to confuse your confidence with arrogance. Confidence is a trait to be admired, not feared or punished. And then be realistic. Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things the way they really and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss here. So somebody lack confidence here, okay? And I feel like it mess with their discernment here, okay? Because again, it says walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. I don't know. I feel like somebody could have been targeting your confidence here, okay? Interesting. So there's an element to this reading, to this energy, where something was about money, something was about business, and then there's also something that was very personal for some individuals that were caught up scheming against you, okay? I feel like somebody wanted to knock you down a peg or two. Something about your confidence here. Somebody could have seen you as being arrogant, as being stuck up, or thinking that you're better than the next person, but it has everything to do with their own insecurities here, okay? And you know, wherever they feel like there's shortcomings in life, okay, that they haven't addressed here or they don't even care to look at. Interesting. Somebody also thought confidence was something that you could buy and wear, okay? Someone was not realistic when it came to this plot. I don't know if they felt like if they had something that you have or you were supposed to have, they would be more confident here, okay? But I feel like for the majority of you guys, these people were looking at you, okay? Because I'm getting this cousin, whoever's cousin, like they stuck their neck out there, but there's definitely a group behind them, okay? I'm just getting an energy where they were looking at you in this confident energy here. And they were basically like telling you behind the scenes, oh, you need to get real. You need to be more realistic here. This could be something about your goals, your ambitions. Somebody could feel like your goals, your dreams, your ambitions were too high. Okay. Somebody wanted you to like come down. And again, this is like the personal aspect of it all. Okay. It's almost like they wanted to teach you a lesson by effing with your money. You got the magician energy out here, okay? Wow. It's like the family got together and they decided that you needed to be taught a lesson, all right? Ciao. Yeah, delay. okay? A delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's just not the right time. So what this is, or what this caused, was a delay, okay? Somebody didn't stop anything from, again, with the Magician and the Jupiter, I'm getting this is something about manipulation surrounding finances, resources, prosperity here. This could be inheritance. This could be will. This could be estates here. They felt like if they delayed something in the physical from coming towards you, maybe it would affect your confidence here. Okay. These are individuals here. Well, they feel like shit when it comes to, how they see themselves. All right. And they see you in this confident, I'm hearing confident era. Okay. They see you exuding this confidence here. And they felt like you didn't need to have something else. I don't know why it's coming out like that. Okay. But whatever they did, it was a delay. But I'm also getting a lot of divine timing. Delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's just not the right time here. Okay. So it's almost an energy of places, please. Like the divine using some enemies to quote unquote do their big one, or so they thought, while you got in place here, okay? And while they, willingly took place, I'm getting on a lower totem pole here, okay? Even though they felt like they were about to sit high. Somebody even felt like they were higher than you. But if that's the case, why are they involved in some type of scheme, scam, manipulation surrounding your energy? Okay. So delay. Somebody really wanted you to have a seat. Okay. It's like this person was trying to put you in your place here. Okay. There's something here about your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, what you wanted in life, who you wanted to be, what you wanted to become, your creativity, honey. And somebody felt like, oh no, you don't need to get this. So this could be an energy where, it's an Ace of Pentacles. It's not just about a lump sum of money or a whole lot of money. It's about, it's a key. It's a key that opens up doors. And somebody felt like, oh, if you get this, like, again, your head is just going to be so big. It's not going to be able to fit through the door. But because these individuals don't, they haven't done the inner work, they're not aware of what confidence truly is and where it really comes from here. It doesn't have anything to do with material possessions here at all. Okay. So again, there's something very personal about this situation here. Okay. Child. You look self-centered. I feel like this is how they were seeing you. Somebody just couldn't take it is what I'm getting. They could not take it. Somebody couldn't take you, whatever level that you have achieved, wherever you're at, however you're showing up. They couldn't take you in, the current energy. And they did not want to see you with some type of upgrade or something coming to you, something being put in your hands here. Okay. So I'm getting for the majority of these people or this situation, it's like personal. Excuse me, and confirmation. It's strange because somebody's under an investigation, meaning the law is involved. Like I get these readings to where somebody lets their feelings compromise their freedom, their entire life. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Let's get a few more. Strange. I just saw pearls before swine and self-centered. So you could have pulled back from these individuals here. I'm getting for some of you guys, it's not your cousin, blood related cousin. It's somebody else's cousin. It could be an ex-wife, ex-husband, child's mother, child's father. Okay. It could be a cousin of a friend, something like that, a frenemy. But when you pull back, these individuals saw you as being self-centered, okay? Child. And then they went into some type of desperado energy with desperation here, okay? Desperate for a piece of your pie is what I'm hearing. So these could be some individuals who are benefiting off of you being around. This could even be, having to do with finances here, okay? Somehow, some way. Somebody was staying afloat, keeping a roof over their head. Confirmation. Wow. So you have a cousin or a cousin-in-law here, okay? So there's a group of people, a family. They all felt some type of loss when it comes to prosperity, finances, material possessions when you walked away, basically. Epiphany, guarded. Somebody is having an epiphany as to why you're guarded or why somebody else is guarded here. Spirit is saying you had an epiphany and then you put your guard up, okay? This could be in the midst of you pulling back your energy here. This could be a breakup, basically, is what I'm getting. You had an epiphany, okay, that you were being used. I don't know, I just heard tadpole. You were being used, okay, to keep some individuals afloat. You put your guard up. You put up boundaries, okay? And again, that's when they went into a state of desperation. All right. So, investigation surrounding this Jupiter energy is what I'm getting. Luck, fortune, success, big thinking, healthy, wealthy, powerful, and blessings. Like, you know, it amazes me how somebody will let their personal feelings towards another individual put them on the chopping block. It's one thing to sit back and send somebody the evil eye or talk shit or gossip. But when you put your actual freedom on the line, your livelihood, okay, your ability to take care of yourself or take care of the ones you love, like, that gets into a certain level of mental illness because you're talking about obsession here, okay? To where you're doing something and you're not even thinking straight here, okay? You're not thinking about the future. Under investigation, honey. And somebody knows that this was something that was plotted beforehand, okay? Wow. Yeah, I'm hearing you need to sit down. Tower. Tower. Somebody fell on their nose, okay? It's a tower. You got the Knight of Wands. It came out like this. Somebody's going nowhere. Somebody fell flat on their face. They're going absolutely nowhere. Something blew up in their face with the tower. Wow. Ten of Pentacles. Trap. Trap. So this is what they were reaching for. Okay. You got the Ten of Pentacles and you got the Ace of Cups here. Wow. Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles here. This could have been something that was on its way to you in transit here from a King of Pentacles energy here. Queen of Pentacles, wow. For some of you guys, this could be an inheritance from a grandmother or a grandfather here. I'm getting something about old money, generational wealth. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. It was on its way to you. It was on its way to you, okay? And somebody was like, I'll be damned. Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups. It was the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing set you free. Tower. Tower. So somebody could have caused a tower, okay, which was all a part of a plot to stop this here, okay? Yeah, but somebody has fallen flat on their face here. They're in a tower. They're in a tower. Damn. Spirit said these individuals were green with envy. These are the type of people where, these are the type of people where when you were around them, they hated you. They couldn't stand you. There was a lot of jealousy in the air, okay? So when you walked away, the gloves came off, okay? That's when they got into that desperation energy here to do whatever. Yeah. You got Five of Swords falling on premeditated plot. And you got the Four of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords in the reverse here. Somebody's been exposed. Okay. A lie. I'm getting theft. Theft has been exposed. So I don't know why the Four of Pentacles is out here. They were trying to hide it. They were trying to hold on to something. They cannot. Somebody's being seen for who they are. That's why they're under investigation here. Okay, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Whatever they did, somebody knows it's a lie. Somebody knows that this person, these people are thieves. That they did something to hold on. They said something, they lied, they manipulated a situation to hold something back from you or just hide it outright. Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is over. With the five, you got the Five of Swords out here. Nine of Wands coming up sideways. Seven of Swords in reverse with the Four of Pentacles energy here. This plot has been figured out. Like somebody's motive is what I'm getting. Intent. Desperation. It's so dumb. Somebody had the same 24 hours as you. Like, I don't get it. You can talk shit about somebody to the day you die, to the day they die. But at what point do you put your own life on the line to spite another individual? It's so dumb. And Spirit is saying, whoever was like, I'm not getting somebody was the ringleader, but they carried the ring for whatever reason, okay? They took instruction, they took direction here from someone who led them to the slaughter. There's something about this person wanting to be validated here, okay? It's sad. It's sad. Queen of Wands is at the top of the deck here, okay? Something was supposed to come to you, but it was blocked with the Knight of Pentacles energy here. Somebody was playing games with the Two of Pentacles, a group of people. Let's get a couple more out here. Yeah, family or community. Okay. Okay, Temperance energy here. Somebody tried to send you some type of conflict here, okay? There could be a lot of fighting, a lot of strife that's going on in the current energy here. And that's being seen, that's being watched, okay? Like if these individuals are fighting amongst each other, okay, because they don't want to go down, they're being watched. Whether this is conversations and lines being tapped or just outright spying, okay? But there was a message here that was stopped. There was heavy competition in your energy with this family is what I'm getting, okay? Like I said, for some of you guys, it's an ex, the family of an ex. I don't feel like these people were on your mind after you walked away. But little did you know, all eyes were always on you when you were in this relationship, even when you walked away, okay? Or if you just walked away from a family. Like you were keeping these people afloat. And it's crazy because people will talk shit about you. They'll drag your name through the mud, okay? But actions speak louder than words, okay? If somebody's this and that, or they ain't this and they ain't that, once they walk out the room, you should be good. You should be satisfied. It should be good riddance. I'm getting like some people were fighting like cats, rats, dogs, and fleas long after you had walked away. Like there was an uproar. Why? Like this could even be energetically for some of you guys. Using your energy to manifest. Why? Because people was trying to see how they was going to pay their bills. Okay? They could even be, if this is an ex in their family, they could even been fighting with the ex. Like, why didn't you play your part? You got caught? Now, you know, we all out in the cold. Child, what is going on here? Somebody could be fighting with a Sag here. So I'm getting a few messages. This strife energy, this chaos energy, it's being blocked. It's being blocked here, okay? Somebody could, maybe they even wanted to send you a message here, okay? To make you feel some type of way or get up under your skin or start some shit. It got blocked. It got blocked. Like energy is being like, I'm getting redirected. I'm just getting energy going over you, going around, something like that, okay? Like your angels are up to bat. Angels in the outfield here, okay? And up to bat. Angels up to bat, Astros in the outfield here. Child. Four of Cups energy. Okay. Yeah, somebody should have rejected this ploy, this scheme, this plot, this bribe to do whatever they did and cause confusion here. This person was immediately under judgment here, okay, as soon as they did some shit. Whoever this dumbass cousin is, okay? Yeah, but you figured something out right before you walked away, okay? And I feel like this angered them. It angered them. Yeah, that you walked away for a new beginning here, okay? You went within. Hermit energy. You went soul searching, okay? And you could have found out that you were being drained, or you just weren't living the life that you were born to live. Okay, Three of Wands. You started looking out over the horizon. You started looking at your options. And then that's when they started to call you selfish or self-centered here. Okay. Magician. Okay. There's a Queen of Wands here that's being investigated. Okay. This could be this cousin-in-law. Yeah. Look at this. King of Pentacles here. Wow. I don't know why I'm getting like a banker, okay, or accounts with this King of Pentacles here. Yeah, they're being investigated. Okay, whatever they did, the Magician is out here again. Okay, you got the Truth, and it's like this King of Pentacles, this could be, I don't know, I'm getting like a spokesperson for the family here. It could be an uncle. It could be a father figure here. Like they stepped in front of the Truth here to handle these affairs, these business matters here, okay? And they were at the controls here with the King of Pentacles and the Magician. Somebody could have been making calls. Yeah, Queen of Wands is under investigation here, okay? Oh, I'm also getting, because, Queen of Wands in the original tarot talks about, what do you say? Is it a lawyer? Social justice? I forgot what it says in the original tarot. Someone who stands up for the innocent here, okay? So I'm also getting, there could be a feminine energy, that there could be a feminine investigator that's looking into some manipulation at the hands of a masculine here, okay? Is it be somebody who is like standing up for you or behind the scenes, okay? Somebody who fights the good fight. I'm hearing social economic justice. Yeah, High Priestess energy. Somebody's looking into this manipulation. Yeah. The devil. You're aware that these people here are demonic, okay? Like, they have an obsession here with greed, basically. That's what runs them. That's what controls them. Yeah, full energy here. Yep. With the full energy, this is like, this is a blind leap of faith, okay? Because again, they're being controlled by greed. Let's see if we can pull some current energy about how this is turning out. You got the Hermit to the Sun card here. Somebody found something. Somebody went looking into some accounts, okay? There's a lot of undercovers in the energy as well. Somebody went looking into some accounts. You got the Hermit, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and they found something. I'm hearing a discrepancy, okay? Somebody was cooking the books with that King of Pentacles and that Magician energy. Somebody was cooking the books. Yeah. They know that these individuals were in like a self-righteous fight for what's yours, okay? Yeah, they found something. All right. I do declare. Let's see what else they want to say. Let's get a few of these. That's a double again. Jeez. Still trying to think of the word. Public defender. In the original tarot, the Queen of Wands, in the upright here, high vibration talks about, specifically, it has, it stands for public defender, okay? And some spreads. That's what I'm getting though. Child, please, look. You got anger management and the situation is about to explode. I just heard tornado here, okay? Like, they're so mad, okay? They're so mad about a situation they got themselves into. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Because the level of jealousy, envy, greed, and this, oh, you think you're better than that, it's on like a 9th grade level. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. But the thing is, you're a full-grown adult. And again, as a full-grown adult, if you want to sit back and talk shit, okay, gossip queen, mean girls, mean boys, to, you old and great in the ass, that's fine. But for you to put your life on the line, it's crazy. Okay, it's crazy. So you could be dealing with some individuals here. Maybe they have some connections with that King of Pentacles and the Magician energy. Okay, like they could know somebody who works in financial services. Somebody could know somebody who works at the bank. They could know somebody who works for the courts here. But Spirit is saying this was only a delay. And intuitively here, collective, I feel like for you to get in your rightful place, okay? And it's not in an energy where you're not good enough, okay? It's all about divine timing. And I know that can be frustrating when you're going through a lot, especially if you are dealing with a lot of burdens, okay? Financially, for someone else to be delaying something that you could use at that time, okay? To elevate you or to just cover the bills. But divine timing is key, okay? These individuals were being used, all right? They didn't have to allow themselves to be used. But again, the spirit of greed is something else. I'm getting the spirit of greed with that fool energy here, okay? Again, like blindly led. Damn. Shattered, broken, completely ruined here. Somebody could have caught something, okay? Yeah, somebody could have got some bad news, collective. Like they could have caught something from sleeping with an individual here. Maybe they thought you had something. I don't know. Let's see. Don't want to hear it. Yeah, somebody just got some bad news. So karma is playing out in several different ways here, okay? I'm just going to keep it real. I don't want to hear it. Somebody got some bad news about their health. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Somebody caught something deadly. Somebody caught something deadly. And when karma plays out like that, it points me more towards spiritual manipulation as well, okay? Hope. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. So someone got some bad news about their health and, they're trying to keep hope alive, okay? This could be cancer, okay? Yeah, maybe due to their bad choices here, okay? Like somebody is losing life and limb. Or, yeah, I'm about to say they have lost. Somebody has lost life and limb. Try to manipulate what's yours, okay? And, Jupiter energy, especially if we're talking about spiritual manipulation, we're talking about your spiritual inheritance, okay? That's the Jupiter energy, your spiritual inheritance here. These could be people who are siphoning off of you and, thinking they had it made, partying it up, okay? But that shit, when it spins the block, it comes back with a price, okay? And let's say like this is beauty spells here, okay? Someone is tapping into your energy here to make themselves beautiful, more attractive here. They may get the man, they may get the woman, but when that shit wears off, not only do they lose the man, they lose the woman, they also lose like, I want to say youth, okay? But it's more like health, basically. because I'm hearing borrowed time. You're trying to borrow somebody else's, I can't think of the right word. You're trying to basically borrow life from another vessel, another being, basically, okay? Somebody is getting these calls, all times of day, maybe all times of night here. Okay, it's drama with drama, okay? Like somebody is calling, these could be these individuals, going back and forth between each other. Like every time the phone rings, it's drama. Every time. Like they don't want to hear it. They don't want to pick up the phone. We just saw, don't want to hear it, okay? You got algorithms puppet here. They're getting bad news, okay? Also, so there could be some blackmail, okay? Exploitation that's going on within this group, because somebody's getting a call with they have to do this, or they have to say this, or they have to go this place here, okay? They're strung the F out. They're strung out because they're a puppet, but this is what they signed up for. It's always drama. Like somebody is a slave to somebody else's drama and the drama that they created. They trusted the wrong person. Now somebody is a walking puppet here, okay? If somebody was using a voodoo doll on you, honey, they are walking, breathing, talking, shitting voodoo doll for somebody else. Yeah. Wow. A copycat? Somebody could have had somebody in their family that wanted to be just like you. Okay. I want to walk like you, talk like you. Child, I cannot. Yeah, somebody wanted a fresh start. They wanted to be happy. Spirit says somebody's a walking, talking voodoo doll. I cannot. Sad. Oh, it's sad, really. Bugaboo. Yeah, somebody keeps calling somebody here. It's like more bad news every time they pick up the phone, okay? Or this could be another individual. They're getting bad news and then they're calling the other family member, lashing out at them, okay? Like it's non-stop drama, okay? This shit was not worth it. It wasn't worth it. There's some evidence here, okay? There's some evidence. Somebody's destroyed. They're hearing about some evidence. They're hearing about some proof about what they did, okay? Recording, announcing, expressing, revealing truth here, okay? Damn. If somebody did a ritual, it could have been taped, okay? And there's like footage of that. Child, what is really going on? Wow. Let's get a few more. Yeah, destroyed. There's proof here. Okay. I'm getting spiritual proof as well as on the physical. So somebody's distraught. Somebody is distraught. They're losing it here. Okay. Because they know something has been pinned to them. Again, algorithms puppet. They can't get out of this. They have several cord strings and attachments to this situation, to this manipulation, to this thievery attached to them that they cannot cut. Okay. They called it convenience, but it was the softest kind of cage. Comfort isn't freedom here. Okay. Somebody was very comfortable coming for you, coming for your energy, coming for something that belonged to you. And it's so dumb because it was personal. It's something started off personal here, okay? Again, somebody would have been better off talking shit to the day they die. At least you have your freedom, okay? At least you have a roof over your head, or you still have the opportunity to have a roof over your head here. Okay, when you're focused on somebody else, you can only go so far, especially in a negative light, all right? So, excuse me, confirmation. If they would have chose to do that, they still would have been limited in life, okay? But I feel like something started off out of envy, out of jealousy here. Okay. And again, something about your confidence ticks somebody off here. Okay. Confidence has everything to do with you, quote unquote, loving the skin that you're in. Okay. Not just posting it as a meme. Okay. You're loving who you are. Even in society's eyes, whatever society deems to be a flaw. Okay. You love it. You love yourself. And we all have, we're never done with the shadow work here. Okay. But that's where true confidence comes from. So it's almost as if somebody is mad at the divine, Like somebody is mad that you know who you are, okay? And you feel good about you. That's really the root of it. Over the span of my life, I've ran into individuals, their confidence is on 10. Are we on 10 yet? Are we on 10, honey? And they have the very least when it comes to material possessions. Okay. And I have learned a lot from these individuals here. I remember I had one friend, her personality was so big. She was a cute girl. Okay. But it was just something. She had this big personality here, honey. And she would attract, like everybody would be attracted to her here. Okay. And, her nails weren't always done. Her hair, every hair was not always in place. Okay. She wasn't politically correct, but she had this big personality here that would kind of take over the room. And I would always marvel. And I always loved that about her. And it taught me a lot being around individuals like this. Okay. It's crazy. Sean, you got shadow work at the top of the deck. Sit with the parts you hide, name them, own them, free them. What's face can finally fade. So this is what they needed to do in the beginning, way back when, and they still gonna have to do the work, okay? Unfortunately, somebody's gonna be sitting in a cell because there's proof. There's proof everywhere, okay? Somebody got filmed doing a ritual or something. I don't know. Could have been a snake in the grass. Could have been an undercover. I don't know. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.